You actually have it? No, you leader? You think you're so smart with the leader? I'm so sick of leaders. It's not good for you. So much better for us. Oh, baby. Welcome, my friends, back to Marvel Snap. We have a brand new featured location, Klyntar, the homeworld of the symbiotes. After turn 4, merge your cards here into a symbiote. We've got a deck list up above that I think is going to be the best possible deck to be able to climb with, and then we're also going to call out a side deck of substitutions that you can bring in to be able to make use of if you're missing any of the cards above. But to be able to prep for understanding this location, the symbiote is not destroying any cards. They are just merging together. Actually, maybe more thematic for the symbiote behavior. Let me know down in the comments. The symbiote is going to be a new 1-cost, no power card that is going to take on the power, the combined power of all the cards that had been at the location prior to the end of turn 4. So we can already see a web of connections with cards like Elektra, Killmonger, Patriot, Kazar. All of these are going to have some connection to the symbiote, not necessarily synergies in the case of the Killmonger and the Electro being able to actually destroy them. These are cards that we can tech in to be able to handle whatever our opponent is trying to do around Klyntar. Here is our list. This is what I am going with right now. I've been tinkering with it for a little bit ever since the location went live, and I am very happy with its results. It has the core of the Zero to Hero archetype, which I actually enjoy quite a lot. We have Zero to be able to remove the abilities of the next card that we play, and then we have our heroes or anti-heroes in the Red Skull and the Typhoid Mary. These are big-bodied cards with negative ongoing abilities that we want to be unwritten by the Zero or the Klyntar. This is exactly what we are trying to lean into. Obviously, Red Skull not able to get him down unless we ramp in with Electro, another card with a great effect on reveal, giving us +1 max energy, but a negative ongoing ability that can get unwritten by Klyntar, and the Ebony Maw, a incredibly stat-efficient card that, again, the ongoing ability getting unwritten by Klyntar. This is how we are leaning into the location. We are teching in the Electro, the Ebony Maw, and then the Elektra to be able to synergize with this specific location, and the Elektra is here to be able to mop up that opponent's symbiote if they decide to try and build a very large one. This list is not even trying to protect our own symbiote. Now, of course, you could sub in armor to be able to run a little bit of protection, but we do have the Venom that could consume the symbiote, give him a 3-cost body that would then dodge the Killmonger and the Elektra that the opponent might be bringing. The idea being that we build into a Zola on 6 with all of the consolidated power, destroying that and then distributing out to the other locations. And the beautiful thing here is that the deck is quite reliable even outside of Klyntar in being able to get high value plays. Even the Ebony Maw coming in quite useful by putting him down at a location early and then having the Zola still able to get the assistance to his location on that final turn. Really love how this deck comes together. I think that the true test of the deck is how it performs outside of Klyntar, and it has held up for me so far. Let's get some showcases. Diving in to be able to get our showcase. So I got that deck list up above. Opponent turn 1 snapping. What? Well, let me know down in the comments, what are the cards that you guys have found have strong synergies, are performing well around Klyntar? What kind of crazy combos have you found? And at the end of the video, we are going to talk side deck, so substitutions that you can bring in to be able to have strong synergy either with the list specifically or around the location. Now here, without Red Skull or Typhoid Mary in hand, I'm going to go ahead and just zero off the Ebony Maw. Be able to drop him down, get our 2 cards down to Mer Island. I mean, come on, we paid 2 energy for 10 strength. That's a bargain. That's a better deal than the 515 or the 410, even if 0 is nullifying those. We could go Elektra. With this style of list, I've often run Sunspot. I wonder if that is still an adaptation that would be beneficial. Also wondering if I want to Electro. If I Electro, we have the monster that's a valid Zola target, and we would be able to do that on turn 5, and then play whatever we wanted on turn 6. The thing is, we don't have Klyntar to be able to get rid of the Electro. We could use the Venom at some point, but that's a pretty low tempo play. If I had Venom, I would actually do it, because then I could consolidate all of the power of Mer Island and distribute with the Zola. which still might be what we do. I'm just not going to do it with the electro. I'm going to play the electra. Gotta get a serious tongue twister going here. Kill the Agent 13. I mean, it's not bad value on the electra. And here comes their Killmonger unwriting everything. Oof. Oof. Juicy, juicy Killmonger. Can we still recover? I don't know. Mantis and Hazmat. Alright. I wish that we had the Venom in hand. Then stacking with the monster once again, and the Zola could be a path to success. We'll just go She-Hulk for now. She-Hulk Taskmaster. Feels pretty solid. And the Hazmat takes their monster out of range of my Shang-Chi. It hurts. It hurts. Okay. I think it is still the Taskmaster. Coming in on the left, copies the She-Hulk. Actually gets to carry over the single buff from the island. And then the Zola finish is still a strong play here. Got the Vision. Getting him buffed up. And there's the Shang-Chi, but I'm not able to make use of it. Alright. She-Hulk. Come on, my queen. My green queen. What do you have for me? 12 strength to Monster Island. 12 strength to X Mansion. They moved the Vision, but the Vision is not enough. I have initiative so that they can't stop it. If it's the Shang-Chi, it doesn't matter. If it's the Cosmo, it doesn't stop me. It's just the death. I mean, we've seen how good Zola is around the Black Panther capabilities, but this list, it has so many great targets for the Zola rather than just the Panther. I love it. Into our next one, we got Wakandan Embassy buffing up everybody. 0 in hand to be able to combo. Looking for Klyntar to be able to showcase the gameplay around it. And if you guys are enjoying the deck guide videos, any of the content on the channel, show some love to the video here. I can help you guys win at the game of Snap, and you guys can help me win at the game of YouTube. The support for the channel, it means a ton. It helps promote the videos out to the rest of the community, and it helps us out so much. We're going to have to do our shuffle, eh? Baxter building appears. I feel like this is my cue just to try take a second shot at the Ebony Maw 0 combo, even though we had Typhoid Mary in hand. Obviously she's not staying in hand, and then we get the draws, but they don't care if they gave us the draws because of Atalan. 0 out the Ebony Maw. At least we're winning Baxter building until the opponent shows the inevitable Killmonger with the Nova that they have to be running. Then do I just Venom? I probably do. It will protect against the Killmonger. They're looking to play magic here anyway, looks like. Consolidates a lot of power onto this Venom body. 13 strength. That's something for the Zola to play with, and it's also something for the Taskmaster to play with. Taskmaster able to copy the power of the Venom. You have to be careful with the interactions around Taskmaster. There's situations like within Klyntar, the Taskmaster will not copy the symbiote's power, it will copy the power of the individual last card that you played. But now, what do you have for me? What do you possibly have for me? Even better. Sera? Max? Polaris? Nova? Nothing. Yes! Victory! Raw power. Now, we had the initiative. If they had the right read on the Shang-Chi, they could have done something, but we were queued up. Venom, She-Hulk, and the Zola Raft. Raft presenting a unique challenge for this list. We don't spam cards to the board very well. Big House shows up. Where is my Klyntar? I was promised a featured location and I have been given nothing. Now we are all debuffed. The Taskmaster doesn't mind. There he is. Yes. Alright, if I can top deck into the Red Skull, we can absolutely pop off here. Klyntar pops. She-Hulk resets. Oh, we got it. Oh, it's a good day. Get the Red Skull. They're going to combo into the symbiote. We could also play the Venom plus anything else to really consolidate, and then Zola the whole stack. See if it's enough. Ooh, baby. They get the Zola. Well, they could have gotten the She-Hulk. Game plan is laid bare. Their little 8 strength symbiote right there. 8 strength? Why was it 8? Now it's 6. Anyway. We can play. This is turn 5. I don't know if I necessarily want to consolidate this stack. The last card we played was the Taskmaster. It was the Red Skull, which the Taskmaster will be able to absorb. So, I think we go for that. Now we get the visual bug. The Electro is dead, but he's still going to zap you. It's just visual. You can play as many cards as you want. I feel like this Taskmaster is the way to go. And then the Zola at the end. As long as they're not able to destroy our symbiote, then we are looking solid. We will have executed on the plan that we set out to accomplish. Lizard, okay. Daredevil. So all the competition is actually going to be at the big house. Well, so be it. How are you going to be able... I flip first? Baker's actually protects us from getting any control from the opponent. I'm not going to snap because I do want to show off how insane this is. If I snap, I feel like I might scare them away. Now, they know they might have the She-Hulk. If they have the She-Hulk... Nope. They knew they didn't have it. They probably... I'm going to guess then that they got the Zola themselves and understood what was about to happen to them. This list... with the ramping into Red Skull at Klyntar, oh man. Klyntar is our opening location, it's perfect. We'll hold on to Ebony Moth, see if we have anything else to be able to combo with him. Yeah, effectively. If we can get the 0 in there, we'd love that. If we get Electro, then we're in a tight calculating time to figure out if the Ebony Maw is better or the Electro. They play Ant-Man. Elysium makes the Ebony Maw free. Free 99. We can use the Electra to kill the Ant-Man. And we wait again. Cloak. Alright, opponent dropping down a lot of cards. Not interested in playing to Klyntar themselves. Washington, D.C. And we get the Red Skull. Ooh. Ho ho. Ebony Maw, you are a free 7. What am I doing here? Am I gonna play you but then lock down that location forever? That sounds crazy. I could, like, Venom immediately. Also sounds crazy. Why would I do this? Alright, I'm doing it. It means that he's no longer on a 1-point body and he doesn't have the ongoing restriction. And then you might as well play to Klyntar on the hope that you draw Zola, right? Here it is. They move the Sunspot, play Omega Red. You built this stack. Already able to get the Tentacle Slap. But you're showing, I mean, it's a movement list. If you're, well, it might not be. Just Cloak. Got the Zola. Huge. Huge. Also, them stacking the strength on either the Sunspot or the Ant-Man. Not good with the Electra in hand. Maybe Electra should come back into the meta? Is this the case? Neg 8. Just wanting to slow us down at Klyntar. It's a good play. Knowing that the Zola's in hand. Do I want a magic? Not sure. Not sure if I want the magic. We can go Taskmaster. And we can just keep on holding on to Electra. Play the Zola plus whatever. Harkness. You've been Agatha all along? That would answer some of my questions. Though I would raise additional questions about what you are doing with this deck that you are playing anyway. No Shang-Chi, so we'll go ahead. We'll let Agatha have her lane. Then bop the symbiote over. It'll actually get buffed at Washington, D.C. They love his kind over there. Electro drops down, and then Zero will be able to give us a little bit of a kicker. We snap it up. They do have initiative. They have the option to be able to destroy the symbiote. So if it's up to us to be able to win outside of that. Wow. Guess I zero over here. Okay. Are you killing my symbiote? You actually have it? No, you leader? You think you're so smart with the leader? I'm so sick of leaders. It's not good for you. So much better for us. Oh, baby. I think a leader kind of just stabbed him, shot himself in the foot. 8 cubes to wrap it up. Let's go. Victory. Here is the list in all of its glory. Been so much fun to be playing with. I just love the base archetype, and then being able to have the extra tech around the location. I think it's fun. It lends itself to some fun mind games, and I'm happy with the location because it seems like you can just ignore it. Now the decks that are trying to run the 0 to hero list are going to be benefited slightly out of the location, and if we really lean into it, as you've seen, we can have some excellent results, but I don't think that it is going to force the meta into just being completely one-dimensional for the next 48 hours. I'm hoping. We're going to be streaming tomorrow to figure that out. So, side deck as promised. Possible connections: play a Patriot list, your symbiote. You can play things like the Squirrel Girl to Klyntar and then have her body turn into the symbiote, which is going to get buffed by the Patriot. You can run your other cards like Debris there to get the rocks kicked out, and then Debris's body becomes the symbiote, which is going to grab the Patriot buffs. So there's some fun pieces there. Of course, Killmonger being able to sweep away that extra control against the opponent is fantastic. Because we were trying to intentionally build a very large symbiote ourselves. I didn't find myself wanting the Killmonger necessarily. The Kazar is able to buff that symbiote. Is considered a 1-cost, very minor thing, but in a zoo list, you could find yourself shoving a lot of power into that location, having it consolidate, keep on following up. If you're looking at Thanos specifically, Thanos Bounce is going to be pretty happy with that location, and then the extra clear that Klyntar is giving it. Namor, some interesting tech. You're able to grab the 10 power onto the symbiote, and then you can keep following into the location. It's just a very efficient single card, and honestly, Namor's stats are really good. He has about a 60% win rate. Now, I'm not sure how much, I'm getting it out of Snap.fan, not sure how much that is being brought up based on Pool 1 players. I was trying to filter out of the Pool 1 decks, but that win rate still seems a little bit too high for it to really be the latter game Namor play. And then, of course, armor being able to protect your own, and then Lizard potentially replacing, especially the Ebony Maw on this list, makes it a little bit less clunky. Lizard a more reliable play, and you're getting less power, you're paying more for it, but you don't have that restriction of you can't play it outside of turn 3, and you can keep on following up to the location. So the flexibility is just miles ahead of Ebony Maw. If you give the deck a try, let me know how it serves you down in the comments. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.